Texas Math Mundo audience, are we in store for a treat today? In the house is the Texas UIL State Conference 6A Calculator Applications team, the mighty Katy 7 Lakes Spartans Calculator team in the house. Let me take a quick moment and ask that if you enjoy this content, that you please hit the subscription button and the notification bell, that you make a comment below, and that you smash that like button. It really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. Let's spread this joy, let's spread this beauty to as many people as possible. The Katy 7 Lakes Mighty Spartan Calculator Applications team, right ahead. My name is Saul Gandu, and this is Texas Math Mundo. Texas Math Mundo audience, are we in store for a spectacular treat today? In the house is the Texas UIL State Championship Calculator Team, Conference 6A, the Katy 7 Lakes Spartans Calculator Applications Team. Gentlemen, welcome.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
So we're going to do introductions. When I call your name, if you'll state your complete name, you'll tell me your grade level, and you'll tell me one interest you have outside of UIL. So your name, your grade level, and one interest you have outside UIL. All right, Aiden.
Yo, my name is Aiden Lai. I'm a junior, and I also do Science Olympiad outside of UIL.
All right, Rohan.
Hi, I'm Rohan. I'm a rising senior, and I like to play games. Right now, I'm playing Stardew Valley and Rocket League on the side.
Oh, wow. Michael.
Hi, everyone. I'm Michael Seong. I'm a rising senior as well. And outside of UIL, I do even more competitive math, like the AMC series.
Ooh, wow. Ayush.
My name is Ayush Ishwari. I'm a rising senior as well, and one of my interests outside of UIL would be typing.
Oh, typing, wow. And Coach.
Hi, I'm Joshua Andrews. I coach our calculator team. I guess fun facts out of school, I'm a podcast guy. I listen to 15, 20 hours of podcasts every week. So.
Wow, interesting. So who's the leader here? Who's the leader? Is there a leader amongst the students?
I'd say they're really
It's mostly student-led.
I think equal representation.
Yeah, there's not really a leader.
Not really. All right. So some questions I'll address to an individual, just a random selected individual. Some questions I'll ask to each one of you. But Coach, let's start with you. Tell me about the chemistry on this team.
It's really important to us. If we didn't have all four of these people, I don't think they would have been able to win. They really motivate each other, push each other. We got lucky this year. I had all four of them they were in different classes, but all four of them were in my classes this year. So we were actually able to coordinate really well in a way that we haven't been in the past 2 years. So next year, hopefully is not a struggle for that reason, but I have a lot of faith in these four to keep pushing each other really hard.
And what class was this?
Two of them were in AP Stats. The other two were in a data science class.
Oh, wow. Okay, man. Hey, You all came out of nowhere. You surprised the world, man. You surprised the world. I was like, because I follow the scores very closely, doing live streams, and I'm like, what's up with this Seven Lakes team? And sure enough, the fairy tale season concluded on a high note as state champions. Michael, can you describe Katy Seven Lakes High School? How's it like? What's the academic environment like there?
I'd say the academic environment is quite rigorous. Like, as an example, the norm here as a junior is to take 6 or 7 AP exams all in 1 year. So yeah, it's really intense. That's why you can see a lot of this academic stuff showing up.
Really, really, it's an intense, very competitive environment.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Wow. So, the recent state meet. Aiden, what are your thoughts on the recent state meet?
I thought it was quite fun. I also did science as well, and honestly, I had a fun time. Just meeting new people, seeing Nicholas Ellison in the flesh for the first time. That was crazy. Concerning calculator, I think I did quite well. I gotta not miss as much number crunchers, but I think I did well in regards to geometry.
Well enough to help your team become state champions. So that's all. Hey, the state meets. That's where legends are made, like Nick Ellison, like you are. You know what I'm saying? So that's where it happens, man. That's where the legends are made. All right, cool. So, Rohan, how does it feel to be a state champion?
It feels good. Last year we didn't expect any of this to happen at all. We really began the grind. I would say last year summer. We merely went in with the expectations of last year of having fun, and then this year districts we really foresaw the possibility of winning state, and when it actually came into fruition, we really we were ecstatic, to say the least.
Really? Wow. So, Ayush, how well do y'all know each other? Like, how far back do y'all go?
Like super far back. Yeah, we were all in the same middle school. We actually met each other through the math and science team at the middle school, Beckendorf. And there was a calculator event. I will say the other 3 outstripped me in their calculator scores. So yeah, they were pretty talented for sure.
Really? So y'all go way back.
Yep.
There's a big comfort level here, good chemistry. That's awesome. Well, it showed, man. I'm so impressed with you guys. So, Coach, did the school, how did you all recognize or celebrate their success? Or have you all recognized and celebrate their success?
I don't know that we've done that yet. I have a feeling beginning of next year they might do something. We'll see. District just put us on Twitter. I have a feeling that's where they got the picture that they sent you, because I don't remember sending it to any of them.
That's where we got it, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I will say the school usually does a pretty good job of talking this up, especially our UIL director. He's very, very happy with the results that they've put up and really looking forward to them doing it again next year.
You talking about Mr. Stroud?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's a legend himself. I do have a suggestion. Many school districts will actually present the winning team to the board at the next board meeting. It's a thought. Because these guys need to be celebrated, man. They're so awesome. Mm-hmm. Where will you display the state championship plaque?
They all go in. There's a big giant glass display case in the rotunda. So right as you walk in the main entrance of the school, it's right there in the front.
Prominently
and I have
displayed?
a feeling this one's going to get special billing.
Prominently displayed? So I've been a part of a couple of championship teams. You know what I do, fellas? I have everybody sign the back of the plaque. So that years and years down the line, people can look at the back and see who won it. That's just a thought. It's an idea.
Oh, a good idea. We might steal that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With a Sharpie.
Smart, yeah.
With a Sharpie.
I might have forgotten that I won this award, so we get to know.
Hey, well, it's bragging rights. Hopefully the video will be along. That way you can tell your children and grandchildren about it too. Hey, it's special to be part of a state championship team. Aiden, what was practice regiment like?
So we would just meet weekly for during the summer that we really practiced a lot. We would meet weekly, take two tests in one meeting. We would like after the test we'd talk amongst ourselves, see what we got wrong. Ask others for help, and then maybe questions we didn't know all together. We would confront, maybe like pool our brains together and try to like go at it step by step. And we did take a break during fall, but like during spring, we really revitalized the system. We started practicing maybe in school as well. I know when we had some free time, we would just pull out a test, just take it.
Well, you know why I applaud you even more? Because I know the academic environment at Katy 7 Lakes is rigorous. I mean, you have a full load with just your AP classes, and all the demands are given to you. So to do this above and beyond, I really applaud each one of you guys, man, because this is above and beyond, and it's a very harsh. It's easy to get lazy and to do minimum. So the fact that you all took the initiative and became state champions, man, that's just so spectacular. That's so spectacular. Hey.
It was especially stressful because state happened to be around the time during the AP exams.
Oh
It
yeah.
was like right after the AP exams, right? So we had to like study for the state and study for the AP exams at the same time. And I think collectively we have an average of 7 to 8 APs amongst all of us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly, man. So that's even, I know, a state championship doesn't happen. There was sacrifice that happened. There was a sacrifice amongst all of you all to make that happen, man. So I'm so happy. I'm so happy that happened. So, Michael, when did the possibility of becoming state vision, like, when did that vision start to appear? Like, wait, this could happen.
I'm pretty sure it started around like when we took the districts and we really looked at the scores. Like before that, we were all getting what, like mid 250s. All of a sudden, at
I was
districts,
getting low 200s. Yeah.
all of a sudden at districts, something happened. What did we get? Like 900 something? I forgot.
But yeah, 902.
Yeah.
902, yeah.
All of a sudden, we realized if we keep this up, then there's a chance we could actually win state, and that's when we started to like practice a lot more. Every week.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Hey, what were the results last year, state? Did y'all make it to state in calculator last year at all?
It was not close.
Nope.
Yeah,
Last
it
year,
was not close, no.
Yeah, I told you, you came from
Did we
nowhere.
get fourth at region or third?
I think we got
We got like
third.
third at region. Wait,
Yeah.
we were behind Clemens too, right? Was that fourth? That might have been fourth.
We might have been fourth.
Yeah.
Y'all came out of
yeah.
nowhere, man. And because your region is so tough. 6A, Region 3, ridiculous. In calculator, with North Shore, with Clements, with all these spectacular schools, it's rough, man. So I'm just so impressed. Hey, who are your main rivals, Rohan?
I mean, I think all of our competitors invoke a certain competitive spirit within all of us, but particularly we're trying to beat North Shore, San Juan, Clements, Elkins. Those are the main schools that really make us better as a team.
Very competitive, man. Very competitive. So, I want to know a little bit of all of you all. All of you all, I want each one of you to tell me how you entered competitive mathematics, and go ahead and do a shout out to any individual who is particularly inspiring, who helped you along your journey. So, how did you get into competitive mathematics? And shout outs to any individuals, either rivals, parents, coaches, peers, anybody. Okay, Aiden.
So I think with all of us, we entered through our middle school math and science team, the TMSCA competition, and I think all these people in this call, and also a few that aren't, but like yeah, mostly I think Rohan as well. Like mostly Rohan, we really competed in calc, science. I think that really motivated me to improve upon my competitive mathematics skills. So definitely just that one-on-one with Lahiri.
And who do you want to shout out?
Oh, okay, and also my parents. I'd like to shout them out. They were the ones that made this possible for me because originally I think because Science Olympiad and UIL conflict kind of, so they were the ones that allowed me to do both and I'm really thankful for that.
Awesome. Great shout out. Rohan, how'd you get into it? And make some shout outs.
Yeah, I'm the same with Aiden. I got into it through my math and science team in Beckendorf Junior High. We did pretty good in calculator. I feel like we missed out on 8th grade state because of COVID, TMSCA state. But like I feel like if he had the opportunity to go to state in 8th grade, we would have done really well in calculator especially. I think all of us were on the calculator team back in middle school. If I were to shout someone out right now, it would probably be Mr. Andrews because Mr. Andrews really He came through. He came through with the tests. He came through with the practice when we needed him. He helped us with the calculus when we had trouble. Oh, when we struggled with the calculus. He's overall a very good coach and teacher.
Hey, did you hear that, Mr. Andrews? Did you hear that?
I still don't believe him, but I'll take the compliment.
All right. Michael, how'd you get into it? Do some shout outs.
Like everyone else, I started in middle school with the Beckendorf TMSCA. That's when before that, I didn't really think of competition math at all. I've never even heard of it until I entered 6th grade, but here I am now, like 6 years later, still doing it as like my main thing.
Wow.
And I'd like to shout out Sonny Coca, my middle school math coach, for bringing me into this and letting me stay, because that's definitely like, he inspired me to continue like doing this.
Good stuff. Good stuff. And Ayush.
Yeah, I'm sure you're tired of this answer, but of course, Beckendorf MST, that's where I got my start in math, right? TMSCA, definitely. I'd like to shout out Aiden, because he gave me one tip in calculator that completely changed the course of my scores for sure. I wasn't even hitting 70. After UILB, I was not even hitting 70, but he gave me one single tip, and that skyrocketed my score. So props to Aiden.
Hey, you're not going to keep this tip a secret, are you?
I mean, the thing is, this tip was just me being dumb, you know? It was just me not completely utilizing the power of my calculator, so.
Hey, so he inspired you a bit.
He did.
Hey, so that's your shout out, Aiden?
Yeah.
Aiden.
Thank you, Ayush. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Good stuff. All right, another round. Here's the next round. I want you to answer this. Where are you going to keep your gold medal? And what are your personal goals for next year? Y'all are coming back. What's your goal for next year? And where are you going to keep your medal? So, Aiden.
I have my gold medal actually on my desk. It's just there. It motivates me because I'm going through summer school, and I need that motivation. Just memories. Yeah, that's right. It's right here.
Oh,
anyway,
wow.
Next year I think we just want to keep it coming. We want to keep on being solid, beat North Shore, of course, and Clements and Elkins, but also maybe maybe get more consistent 300s, get to the high mid 300s, and not miss as much number of countries for me.
Good stuff. Good stuff. How about you, Rohan? Where are you going to keep your gold medal, and what are your goals for next year?
I'll be honest. Right after state, I was wearing my gold medal for the next 2 days in a row. Right now, I'm keeping it in like a showcase area kind of thing with the rest of the medals. I think next year it's important that we don't get complacent. We don't get too gloated with the results. I think it's important that we keep up the regimen we had before and continue this success on to next year, and then the years after that as well with our replacements.
Good stuff. Good stuff. How about you, Michael?
So my gold medal is staying with the other medals. I don't really know what to call it. It's just like a big section. As for my goals, I'm pretty sure I just want to stay consistent, staying around this high 200 range, maybe a few 300s. But also want to keep on practicing outside of calculator, like the general math, some number sense. Maybe I'll branch into science later.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Ayush.
Hey, yeah, my medals right now, it's above my bed. So in 8th grade, I won a general mathematics competition at Beckendorf, hosted by Beckendorf, and I was really excited to win it because I think I beat out a lot of smart people from my school for sure in 8th grade. So I actually hung my first place state medal over that medal above my bed. And in terms of what I want to do next year, I actually missed out on UIL state this year because I had gotten COVID the week before. So I had to drive up to Austin, take the test, and then leave right after, right? So I didn't get the full experience. So that's really my goal for next year, is to get the full experience for sure.
Good stuff. Good stuff. I will say that my team, we might win district, the Mickey Mouse Little District, and I make them wear their medals the next day at school. I want them clanging along the hallways. It's great advertising for the team, and that's what Mickey Mouse District medals. You all have a state gold medal to show off. Show it off, man. Show it off. So, Coach, do you want to express some team goals for next year? What might be team goals for you all next year?
I'd say our biggest team goal, obviously we want to repeat. Definitely consistency. I feel like on our score curve, right, our averages, sorry, I'm going to go stats because I'm a stupid math person. I feel like we hit pretty much average for most of the contests. We never went above. But Ayush for sure, Rohan for sure, both of their averages skyrocketed this year. Ayush, even from fall is up 70, 80 points. I don't know what you did. So we still have a long way to go here, especially with these four. And our real goal is outreach. I really want to try and get some more people at the lower grade levels into the team. So that's what my real goal for these four is to go find their friends.
That's right. Let's blow this thing up, man. Recruitment,
Yeah.
you know, you can't keep some so great to yourselves, and that's leadership for you all. So y'all got a task. Go recruit people. Good stuff, Coach. Good stuff. Hey, I do want to ask each member, what is your favorite part of belonging to a competitive math team? What's your favorite part about belonging to the math team? Aiden.
It's got to be this sense of community. Like we've played online games together. We've met up in person and played games. I think before state, just to build the chemistry. We were playing Bomb Core, which is like this party game. So like that was really fun. It's also nice to have friends that share this passion with you, and you can also go to them for help. It's like, yeah, it's definitely this foundation that you have in this math team.
Yes, a great sense of community. I agree with you. Rohan, what's your favorite part of belonging to a math team?
Yeah, I think it's the same thing. The connection we have amongst each other, the bonding, it's unreal. We can all ask each other for help without feeling ashamed of our own knowledge, and we all try to empower ourselves. We try to better each and every one of us through our community.
Awesome.
I think that's just really impressive.
Michael.
I think the best part about a math team isn't necessarily the math, it's more about the team. Like, every time we meet, we don't just talk about math, right? We talk about other stuff, we laugh all the time, even during the tests. I think that's like the best part about it. Definitely.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Ayush.
Yeah, I would also say the team chemistry for sure, definitely. But you've already heard three people explain it, so I would say it's kind of like giving you a goal to work for throughout the year. That's more than academics. You know what I'm saying? And that really gives more purpose to your academic. In school, you have something else to do rather than just listen to your teachers. So there was a time, I think, of at least 2 weeks where I was averaging a test a day at school, and it really pushed my scores up for sure.
Wow. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Most of those were in my class, and I just kind of ignored it.
It's also the accountability. I think we all keep each other accountable for like practicing. So I don't think we would have improved, or I'll say this on my part. I don't think I would have improved from last year without these three people, motivating me. It's definitely that accountability.
You don't want to let your teammates down. I understand completely. The next question goes to the person who had the highest calculator score at the state meet. Who's that?
It's a tie.
It's a tie.
Yeah, tied, unfortunately for you.
Who tied for the highest calculator score?
It was Aiden and then me.
Aiden and Michael. All right.
Yeah,
That's
beat him on
tough, man. I
tiebreakers.
didn't anticipate a tie. So both of y'all get this question. What advice would you give a youngster who comes across this interview? So Aiden.
I think just don't count yourself out of it. Like last year, we were really down the dumps after region. We got like mid 200s, maybe a bit lower than that. And we use that as motivation to be like, yeah, we have this time, we have this motivation, we can practice, and we can really identify the problems we're dealing with, and just find ways to get that consistency in solving them. It's like take it step by step, essentially. Don't look at the overarching goal, just be like, okay, 10-point increase, got to get that consistent 10-point increase, and then maybe after you get that, maybe 10 points after that. Just keep it consistent and small goals. Yeah.
Good stuff, Aiden. Good stuff. How about you, Michael? What advice you got for a youngster who comes across this interview?
Well, like, if you look at the questions you answer wrong, don't just look at them and like look at the solution and like, oh yeah, I got it wrong, I'm gonna fix it up next time. You have to like work through it again, figure out which parts you're wrong, right? That's a different way of thinking about it, and that way you can fix the problems and then not miss it on the next try. Like, if you apply this a lot, then you can really reduce the number of questions you get wrong. That's what I did a lot.
Good stuff. So you tell me, you two got the same number of stadium geometry right? Was it a true tie?
But it wasn't a true tie.
So who won the tiebreaker?
It was Aiden.
Good stuff. But you know what? Who's splitting hair amongst team members, right? Who's going to split hairs? That's good stuff. Hey, so one final round. I really appreciate you guys. Any final words or parting thoughts as we conclude this interview? Aiden.
I mean, I'd like to really thank you for putting such a big focus on UIL math and calc specifically, because I think back in summer one of our main motivations was just seeing that you were interviewing people who made it big, and we're like, no, we got to be on that, we got to be on that. So that also was motivation. That was I would say that was kind of like the spark in a bit.
I appreciate you. And now you guys are motivating other people. They're seeing this interview and they're like, oh, we got to get on. So this is awesome. This is awesome, Aiden. Rohan.
Yeah, I think Aiden struck on the nose on that one. Our first real motivation was your interview. We made it a pact. If any one of us got on the interview, we all got on the interview. That was the main pact. And our second most inspiring factor was probably Mr. Andrews. He gave us some very encouraging words right before the district tournament, right before the regional tournament.
Can I tell him what those words were? So the problem here, this was when we found out that Aiden probably couldn't go to region because of Science Olympiad. He ended up choosing us over Science Olympiad.
Really?
Because I basically told them, okay, it was like right before district. I was basically like, I don't know that we have a shot this year. Pick the one that you think you have a better chance in. And he did, and then district happened, and I negged them, and then they won. Is really what happened.
Really? Wow. But guys, I can't say you're such a deserving and worthy group, man. You all deserve every single spotlight that gets put on you. So it's just my pleasure to do this. Final words, parting thoughts, Michael.
I just have to say that buy Magic Carpet. It really does help. Or just in more simple terms, even if you're in a stressful situation, like a big tournament like state, try to keep your mental state okay. Try to keep it down with something that's a little bit more relaxing.
Great stuff. Great stuff. And everybody will know where you're at. Look for the hat. Look for the hat.
Yep.
Ayush.
Yeah, I'd like to take this moment to thank the competition. I want to thank every single member out of North Shore, definitely their coach, Mr. Kirby, for sure, for being such great competition. I mean, this competition wouldn't have been nearly as fun without, the opposition, definitely. So I'd like to shout out Eric Lee from Elkins for being such a great guy, such a smart and great calculator person. And I'd also like to thank the North Shore team and Clemens for sure, and PSJA, all the calculator competitors. I'd like to thank all of them.
Hey, that's a great and thoughtful shout out I use. Very nice, very nice. Coach, what do you got?
I'm going to piggyback off what Ayush just said. The thing I noticed at state is that, for sure at the coaches level, everyone's working together, right? Everyone seems to realize it's not for us or for the schools, it's for the kids. So everyone wants their school to win, but also everyone wants all the kids to be successful. And I really like that idea of community, people trying to work together and make each other better in the end. It's not a big giant cutthroat, we're going to win at the expense of everyone else competition. And I really like that. And I would like to see more of that in the future. This is why one of the reasons I like your channel, that once these guys showed it to me, is it really gets a lot of the kids working together, from places. Yes, we're close to Elkins and Clements, but these guys talk to those kids all the time. And yes, they're trying to beat each other, but it feels like healthy competition and not, if we lose, the world ends. So
great words, Coach. Coach, we know how beautiful UIL competition is. And when competition drives us to excel, everybody wins, man. Everybody wins. Gentlemen, I'm so impressed with you. You all shocked the world. You have shocked everybody. You shocked me, and I follow this stuff. So I just can't tell you what a big fan I am. And it's my sincere hope that our paths will cross many, many times. Maybe we can play a game of chess or whatever, shake hands, have a small conversation. But I definitely hope that our paths cross many times. Everybody's coming back. You all are no longer a hidden secret. You all are out there exposed. You're at the mountaintop. You're the target, people. I want to wish you the best of luck. Thank you very much, guys, and farewell.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Take care, guys. Take care. Bye-bye. Wow, what great energy, what great insight, what a great group of young gentlemen. The Texas UIL State Conference 6A Calculator Applications Team, the mighty Spartan, Katy 7 Lake Spartan Calculator Applications Team. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you very much. Now, let me take a quick moment and ask that if you enjoy this content, that you please hit the subscription button and the notification bell, that you leave a comment below, and that you smash that like button. It really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. Let's spread this joy, let's spread this beauty to as many people as possible. I have plenty of wonderful things in store for this channel, and I truly appreciate your support. My name is Saul Cantu, and this is Texas Math Mundo. Farewell.